G'day guys, how's it going? Welcome to Man Cave Tuesday. Hope you all had a ripper week. What do we got going on? Back on Max, fixing stuff, broken stuff, new exciting, you don't look over there, you might bloody see them, stuff. Giveaway, we're giving away the bloody Bluetti power station as well, plus the Leno's vouchers. Right, let's just get straight into it, get on to Max and start fixing him up. Rightio guys, so back to working on Max, and so the Speedo cable not working. I got it, not a brand new one, and it's just broken again. And this is what I bloody pulled it out, and there it is, just the cable part of it there, just broken off. So knackered again. What I'm doing is I'm going to use the drive mode dashboard too, so you can see down there I've put my Speedo in. So what is that? 36,546.3 kilometers, and that is what is on the Speedo up there. It may be from the first time it broke, and then the second time it might be, I don't know, a couple of 100k out, but I like to make sure that I keep a proper record of what he's doing, because I have things up there like doing the test. I'll show you that. I know if you guys are interested in the chain bloody not being lubed and that shit. Short lookers. So this is the bloody all the stuff that I take a note of. So chain and sprocket was new on the 16th of the 5th, 2020. Max had done 27,300 kilometers. And since doing that, no chain lube, only WD-40 spray on and wipe off. And that's only ever done when I wash the bike, then I'll do that. Other than that, it just stays as it is. And then I've new clutch cable, no lube or grease, new lead acid battery, front, the 606s. I didn't put the Speedo cable on there, but I didn't expect it to break. It's not something you'd keep a record of. Anyway, right, so I've marked that one off the list. Next thing I've got to do is the air filter. Actually, guys, I'll show you. So there's that chain there. It is still all nice and gold. It's still all in bloody, you know, really good nick. 3 years in service, and just over 9,000 kilometers of adventure riding, not just commuting on the road, if you know what I mean. So far, doing bloody good. Right, so now we have to do the old air filter. Let's rip that off out of there. Get all these undone. Gotta love a power drill. Except for when you lose your bloody screws. Oh yeah, it looks a little dirty in there. I'll get that last little bloody one out of there. There we go, guys. So that's due for a clean, as we can see. I've got that grease around there, so always good to put the grease around there. It helps with the seal, and obviously inside there, beautiful and clean. And this is, I think this is is this the dual one? Yes, it is. Oh, now I'm gonna get shit everywhere. But, so there's that. And that's what it looks like underneath that. Cool. Rightio, I'll just show you inside the box, because I did a really good clean last time. That looks pretty good. I'll just give the grease a bit of a wipe around there. But I'm looking down here, and I've got quite a lot of grease there. So what that means is that I put too much grease on the air filter, and it's just all leaked down into there. So I'll clean all that up as well. And when I say grease, I mean oil. And this time I'll try not to put too much grease oil on it, but it's hard, you know, you want to make sure you get a good coverage on it, and sometimes you get, well, I like to go overboard. Righto, boom, and with the magic of YouTube, here is a freshly prepared bloody one. That is the old one. So this is the uni filter. With the uni filter, you've got to use their oil, you've got to use their cleaner. They actually give you the grease to put around the thing, which is pretty good. But I think what I'm eventually going to do is I'm going to go back to just having this, the stock standard air filter, or maybe do the funnel web. I like the funnel web. I like the standard one. I don't know why I was hanging on to this bloody Mototech one. That one was shit. The shape of it was just all wrong. So, boom, in the bin. I don't even know why I kept that one. It was most probably for a video to say, hey, it's going in the bin, because I didn't like it. But yeah, that's so. All right, let's get this in. Right, now for the fiddly do, we've got to slide that in there. This is one of the shit things about a DR, and that is the locating, bloody putting that, making sure it's in the right spot. It's surgery, and you've got to do it with your hands. You've got to feel it, then worry about it, feel it again, then make the decision that, okay, I think it's in, hook it all in and hope for the best. I'm not going to bore you with it. Righto, that little bloody sucker is in. I've checked it all, it is all sealed, it's in there properly. I may probably bloody carry on like a pork chop, but anybody with a DR does know that it's a bit of a fiddly thing. They could have made it better. I tell you what, the old Himalayan bloody air filter, I know it's a paper one, but when I saw how easy that one was, it was like, holy shit, that's a good thing. But I won't complain. Max has been a bloody great bike, and he will continue to be a great bike. And we're very much looking forward to doing the Open Roads Rally. Righto, give that a hand touch, that's fine. All sealed. Got that in there. Boom. Air filter job done. Righto guys, it is 12:09 at night time. I'm going to call it quits because the only thing I've got left now is the oil change. So I've got to start the bike up. It's too late to start him up. Warm it up so then I can drain as much as I can out. The USB thing and try and lower those controllers. I rejigged that. That was just loosen it there, move it down, whatever. When I move these controllers down, I might have to move these down a little bit anyway, but we'll see what happens. So I'll see you tomorrow. Rightio guys, I've got something very exciting to show you, and that is these Motodry Adventure Trekker boots. Check those out. So Motodry apparently has been around for friggin' years and years and years. But this is actually a new product line that they've brought out, and it is in direct competition with the former Adventure boot. The kicker is, this is practically half the price of the former boots. Australian company, Australian designed, obviously made overseas like everything else. Now, so this isn't a review. I'm going to be doing a review on it. These were given to me free by Motodry through Essendon Motorcycles and Mowers. Noel said, I know a bloke who will do a bloody review on it. Check them out and see if they're any good or not. Now, just first off, I just want to say that they are very, very bloody similar. There is a few things that are a little bit different. One of the main things is this is more of a slender boot, whereas this one has more of a chunky. I like the chunky, but I think the slender boot might actually work better for, sometimes you put your boots on certain bikes and it's a bit hard to get your foot under the gear and all that kind of stuff. That actually might work way better. Now, these are Euro 44, that's my size. I found that I thought just a little bit. This was just a little bit bigger than those. Might be because of the way that these are moulded. Nay tried them on, that's not her size, but she thought that that one was bigger rather than this one. So, whatever. Essendon Motorcycles and Mowers are going to give a pair of these away. We're going to do a giveaway for a crew member. Obviously, whoever wins will work out what size they are, and they will be giving them for free. Brilliant. Thanks, Noel. Essendon Motorcycles and Mowers. So, how much are they? $249. That's the recommended retail price. If you don't want to wait for the review or whatever, because this is what I see. This is what spins my bloody wheels and whatever. From what I'm looking and seeing, same quality and protection and everything, but at half the price. So, learners, beginners, people wanting to get into what we love to do, it makes it more affordable. There's another $200 that you could add to gloves, helmets, whatever the hell you want. It makes it more accessible to doing what we do. So if you don't want to wait for the review and you reckon, holy shit, if you go into Essendon Motorcycles and Mowers down at in bloody Melbourne, they've got a bloody mountain of all these boots in all the different sizes. You can go in there, buy it. Now, if you use the coupon or the code Biker Bits, there it is there, you'll get 10% off. Now online, they've got them on there online. I'll have a link to it in the description. They currently have, I think, 5% off online, but if you use the code Biker Bits, you'll get another 5%, so you'll get 10% off if you buy them on their online shop. Bloody ripper, thanks guys. Righto, but remember, wait for the review, and I'll give you my proper, because I haven't actually ridden with them, but I have tried them on, and yeah. Anyway, there you go. Right, get out of here. Righto, time to start up Max, get him all warmed up so I can drain that, what do you call it, oil. Let's see. Jeez, he doesn't want to bloody start. Check us on. Whoop. Pain in the ass. I can smell it, I flooded it. It's the only problem with the DR, and this is why I'm starting to love the EFI and not the carbies, is because when he hasn't been run for a while, once he's going, I've said this before, once he's going, oh, Kent's just bloody turned up. In the shed. Yeah, when you're on a trip, you bloody start it up, you get it going, and then it just first pop when you're going.
Hello.
Filming.
What's going on?
Oh, it's just bloody, wanted to heat him up so I can drain the oil. But he's just doing that start bullshit.
Oh, it won't start.
Yeah. I had it going and then it conked out. Oh. He just floods. I've got to wait 10 minutes. Yep.
Fuck mate, it's clean mate. What's going on?
I know. Bloody crazy.
Do a podcast last night?
No, I did not.
No, you didn't.
All right, guys. I'll come back to yous. Rightio, guys. So, got Max bloody started. He's just a bugger sometimes. And heated him up. I've drained the oil. While it was draining, me and Kent, we actually went over to the proving ground, and I took Sparky the bloody drone. So that's another job done, just bloody going out there. He works like he should work. I just got to get familiarised with all the bloody settings and where to look and all that kind of shit. And if bloody get Kent to come over and give me a hand to do the flying, so I gave him a shot at it. All right, tight but not too tight. Right, so got Kent to have a bit of a play and fucking control him and whatever. And then so hopefully when I get over there to do that stuff with the Himalayan, he can control that while I concentrate on doing the bloody driving. The driving, the riding or whatever. Right, let's see if there's any Look at that, perfect, nothing shimmering, no metal flakes. Right, so, got to get some oil. I might need 2 because that's nearly out. Need me trusty little jug and funnel, and what I like to do is work out what he takes. So I didn't change the oil filter because I don't have one and I'd have to order one in. It's actually, I always change all my bikes before they're actually due, so not doing the filter's not a problem. So engine oil 2.3, so 2,300 mil. So it's 2 litres and 300 mil. Otherwise it's 2.4. So what I do, so I need 2 of these. I'll pour that straight in, let that sit. I'll give him a run, and then I'll check it, and then that's where I normally put in that last 300 mil. Cool. Alrighto, that's going to be 1. Right, and remember, I have put the sump plug in. So that's a bloody trap for new players. Pour that in. This way I get the oil in bloody quick. I know exactly what's got to go in. I don't have to keep, checking all the time. Just by knowing exactly what's going to go in it. That's 1. This will be 2. I've just realised something, guys, because I think this is the first time I've actually done an oil change. Wow! Look at that, I can instantly, without getting down on my knees and bloody tipping the bike over, it's all there ready to go. So I think I better make sure it's totally straight. Come over just a little bit. There you go. Righto, so that's saying it's full, let's start her up. Rightio, oopah! As you can see, no bloody fuel. Whoop, no oil. And yes, I know that starter motor sounds bloody shit. So hopefully that's now gonna slowly drain. There you go, you can start to see it bloody come up. Here goes fast motion. Righto, so that's where she's gonna bloody settle there, so we've got to top that up. Right, so I've just got over 200 mil there. So now this should actually just take it to where it's got to go. So I'll pour all that in. Just bugger all. So looking at that, guys, I'll most probably put the last 100. That should be it. Righto, here we go. There we go, that is spot on full. Stick the old cap on, and that is going to be a job done. Open roads rally. Here we come. Righto, oil change is done. So all we've got is USB power and the control lowers. So I'll drop the bike down and we'll do these control lowers. But I will clean up my mess. I've got an empty bottle, I'll pour that into there. Brilliant, righto. What the bloody hell? Up! Well, there you go, guys. So I'm just giving you guys the heads up. This cheap motorcycle lift by hydraulic or by air, the air part of it has failed. I haven't had a chance because you might have seen that yesterday there was the gas, which is bloody bean flour. I haven't had a chance. Might be a blown gasket or something in the air thing, but I can still use it. And when we had the gas on it, I was just using. So the hydraulic is still working. They work independently. So it's just the air is not working on it. So I'm going to have a look to see what that is. Obviously, I should be able to still, I don't know if there was a warranty on it or anything, but I'll definitely get in contact with where I bought it from and see what the deal is. There you go, rightio guys, geez, I tell you what time this gets away, it's now night time. Get on this. So these bloody controls here, we want them slightly down. They're fine like in this position, but I can tell that I can go down without it being a problem. But that's when going down is definitely an advantage. So yeah, all right, let's do it. Okay, so it should be just these two bolts here. I've got to undo, and that should turn the whole lot. There you go. Oh yeah. Oh, how bloody simple is that? Oh, right, so I'll just nip that up a little bit. A flop. So yeah, they were quite. I think where they were was about there. So if I just bring that down to about there, yeah, so that's still fine. Better. Just wonder, because the brake reservoir was that, feels like it's hitting on something. I can't, oh, there it is, there, right, okay. So, if I was to go even further, that's still fine. Yeah, all right, that's as far as I'll go for now. I can always do it a little bit more later. We'll do that up. Boom. Oh, that's stuffed me bloody mirrors up now. I'll have to adjust me mirrors. Righto. I'll just I've got to take that off there to then get to that. All right. Rightio, all done guys. I've fixed the mirrors. I haven't bothered doing those down because they're still safe. The levers are still safe there. So these are now both in the downward position, which is going to be better in that. So this side only had the one bolt, but I had to remove this out of the way to get to that bolt. Done. Right, so the last thing on my list was to do the, what do you call it, the cigarette lighter thing. I'm not going to worry about it. Time's just getting away from me. I mean, this one's okay, it's fine. I just wanted to try using a bloody smaller one. So I'm just going to whack a bit of bloody hand wax on there. I'll show you, just on this, I'll just show you, if it shows you a difference. So with this bloody hand wax, just pour a bit of that on there. Just, all you do is just wipe it. You're not rubbing it. Putting the coating on there. So this obviously, you know, it puts a protection on there. A layer of wax. Not that Max needs it, but you know, sometimes I like to, you know, make him look pretty. That's it, and then you just wait for that to dry off, which only takes a minute, depending on the weather. Once it's dried up like that, just give it a buff. And that's pretty much it. And it actually gives it a shine. I mean, obviously it's all scratched and all that kind of stuff, but it does puts a nice little gloss to it. And it's just nice to know it's got that bit of protection on it. So basically I'm just going to go over all the plastics. Now obviously here where I've got all the scratches and stuff, you can see how it's the scratches look white. What that white stuff is that stuff in there, because you can't get in there to buff it off, if you know what I mean. And then we buff it off. Hey, presto. Boom. I just love this hand wax. It's just so easy, and I can just see that just puts a deep, rich bloody gloss on it. Crazy. Righto, that's it. So that's it, guys. That's getting Bloody Max ready. So what I'll do now is I'll just finish doing the polish all over him. I'll put all the bags on him, and then I'll actually show you during the day what he looks like, all jizzed up and fantastic. Rightio guys, it is time for BB News and Shit. Forgive the dorky looking microphone, it's just a whole lot easier than bloody running all this shit and bloody sticking things in me pockets and all that kind of crap. It's just a simpler thing. We normally use that on the podcast. Now, speaking of podcasts, we actually have 3 confirmed guests. We've got Brendan, Nerb1, has his YouTube channel. He's going to be coming up to do a podcast with me and Alistair. Tori from Tori Moto, she's confirmed that she'd be bloody happy to come and do that. And also, of course, we've always known Noel from Essendon Motorcycle. All will come up in individually times. What we're going to do is I'm going to set up a page on the website and where we can tell you when we're going to do those podcasts with those guests, and if there are questions for those guests that want answered by the guest, then we can do that. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. Right, so it's been a bloody while since we've done the old BB News and Shit, so we've got a whole heap of new crew members to show you, so let's have a look at them. And there they are. So I've had to, because there's so many, so there's going to be multiple pages. There's the next ones. Bloody ripper. More of the buggers. Bloody good on them. And there's the last one. Fantastic. Bloody ripper, guys. Thanks heaps for the support. It's bloody fantastic. Now we've got a few geo hunters that have been out and about. There's Stephen with Pride Rock. Did that on the DRZ 400. And Luke and Jesse at the same time on a Yamaha XT 660 and a KLR 650. Grabbed Pride Rock as well. And both lots of, everybody said it's a little bit moist in the box, so I've got to get out there and bloody figure out why it's getting wet. But we'll get that sorted. So anyway, good on you guys for bloody snatching it. All stickers have been sent out, so that's cool. Right, now, also, I said last week, there's that tent. There is the Bluetti. We've got to give that away. Got to give it away tonight. So, we've also got some giveaways with the Jay Lenos for the members and also the crewies. Well, let's just stop stuffing around and we'll get out in the garage and do it now. Actually, guys, here's Max. I said I was going to show you, so that's it. He's all cleaned up. He's all fixed up. He's all ready for the Open Roads Rally. Those bloody, the tyres, that heavy-duty rubber cleaner, bloody brilliant. Just does the job. Now all I've got to do is get the Jeep ready. Righto. Rightio, guys. So, what are we giving away? 2 Jay Leno's vouchers, $100, one for a Biker Bits member and one for a Biker Bits crewman. And ultimate crew member will be getting the Bluetti, what is it? EB3A, portable power station. Boom. Let's find out who's winning. Rightio, so the Jay Leno's $100 vouchers. Here are the winners. Craig Baxter and Philip Deacon. Congratulations, guys. Right, so Philip, remember, jump on the crew.bikerbits.com.au website, go to the contact form, say, hey Mark, I saw my name, send me the voucher. Cool. Craig, you'll just bloody automatically get it. Cool. Rightio, so the Bluetti ultimate crew member, who's going to win it? You ready? Drum roll. It is Michael Kane. Congratulations, Michael. I'll get that bloody sent off. Righto, guys. Back over to Man Cave. Actually, guys, I forgot to say, if you are looking to clean your motorcycle or your car or whatever, don't forget you can always go to jlenosgarage.com.au, and if you use BikerBits as the code, you'll get 15% off the price. Bloody ripper. Well, there you go, guys. That's Man Cave Tuesday done and dusted for another week. Hope you all enjoyed it. Now, Open Roads Rally, that's a big one. So it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, home on Monday. So there's not going to be a man cave. There is something in my eye. Sorry. There won't be a man cave Tuesday next week. I just don't physically have the bloody time to get one done. We'll have a podcast on Wednesday, which will shoot out while I'm on the Saturday, which is normally when the podcasts come out. What else was? Oh, so if you're going to Open Roads Rally, look out for the Jeep or me or whatever. Biker Bits bloody camp. Come over, say hello. Righto, guys. Remember, keep on riding, and if you ain't riding, keep on keeping on.